Morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
Gaze at a graveyard.
What's one move in bed that makes a man go crazy every time?
Oh, you gotta give him that huck and spit on that thing. You get me?
Oh, that sounds so good.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are number one. We just grabbed every key demographic. Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang. Yes. Boy, that is good news.
It is the 22nd day of July, 2024. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the Power Trip Morning Show. My name is Chris Hockey. Hope you had a great Rube party. I sure did. It was a lot of fun. Thank you for coming on out. All of you who come on out, thank you very much. Huge day ahead of us with Ben Lieber, Mike Musfin, and the beginning of Minnesota Vikings training camp. It has finally begun. Welcome to football season. Here's Kathleen Madigan on the Power Trip Morning Show, some comedy. So come on in. I'm glad you're here.
I waste endless amounts of time, endless hours watching TV. TV that I can't believe I'm watching while I'm watching it, but I can't turn it off. This is the best example of the last 6 months. About 3 months ago, I watched Martha Stewart build a hammock for a cat. Swear to God. I don't even have a cat. I was just so astonished that a human being could reach this point in their life where you are literally this out of things to do, and there's enough free room in your brain for the thought to get in while looking at the cat. I don't think he's comfortable enough. I see him in a hammock with a martini. I think Martha Stewart is evil. I can't prove that. Her little project, she's like, well, this should only take 30 minutes. For you had 10 guys shopping for this for 4 days. You go to Home Depot and try to find cat hammock carpet.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
Fate is on your side. You hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride.
You're a great.
For the warriors. Never giving up the lead. To take it to the top. There's only one winner. You're never gonna stop. There's only one winner to take it to the top. Got your
It is Monday, July 22nd of 2024. It's the Power Trip Morning Show. I'm Corey Cove. That's Chris Hockey. There's Meat Sauce Paul Lambert. Zachary is here. Max is here. Lieber in like an hour. Muss at like 7. And then the Initials Invitational starts today at 8:15. Do Young Park. Max Fuller. Gavin Kaysen. Alan Horton.
Yes,
Kevin
sir.
Fallness. Finished The Bear last night, so I can't wait to talk to Gavin.
Attaboy.
Is it weird that I just talk, like every time I watch an
show.
episode? Yeah, not that. Don't cash those tickets.
Damn it.
I don't know. Every time I watch a second of that show, I can't not think of Gavin.
Yeah, because he's cute.
Yeah, he's hot.
He's not a bear, is he, Zach?
No.
Okay. Well, you said that definitively.
No. Well, it's not even close.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Hell, what do you?
Let him be what he wants.
What's so bad for him?
No, you can't.
What if he wants to be a bear?
Yeah, what if he's a little cub? You better get a little bit hairier and a little bigger. And whoa. You can. Just can't just decide one day.
So you think the show's false advertising?
No, I just think it's talking about a different type of bear.
I do.
Who's that?
Superstar Mike Moore.
What's he yelling about? Is
Popeye's fried chicken.
Oh. Really?
Oh, Jamie.
Was he doing a commercial?
No, I mentioned Popeye's fried chicken during a story, and he went crazy and kicked a bunch of things.
I do.
You guys haven't heard the Bets and Quotes podcast, have you?
No.
They had a listener appreciation edition, and they played a bunch of old stuff that I haven't heard since it happened. I don't even have access to the stuff they have access to.
How do they have access
I don't know how they got it. I have no idea.
Great point.
It must have. He said that somebody used to have archives of our show.
Nice that somebody cared.
Oh, Jamie!
Right, so the listeners archived it better than iHeart did.
Correct.
Yeah.
That's always nice.
Yeah, if you guys are looking for like some like amazing, touching audio
I'll give you some
tribute,
amazing touching.
well, that too. But yeah, there ain't
Just
gonna.
waiting for Gavin.
If any of you, if there's ever any like reason to do that, we're screwed. Like these other places, they can put together the montage, and they're always like showing like 1980s highlights of whoever's doing it.
Right, like if we had
Like the
Bob
Joe
Newhart,
Mauer thing.
If we had Bob Newhart on the show in 2004 and
Right.
he died and we wanted to play it back, that is
chance.
gone.
No.
You know what? I'm starting the show again. You guys are sad sacks, and I don't like it.
Why?
That's what I'm saying. I don't know. Why are they all pissed over there? I felt good. I came in here. I'm feeling good. You guys are all sad sacking.
I'm feeling great.
I'm feeling great.
I'm smiling.
It's Monday, man. It's a beautiful Monday in the neighborhood.
I won the national championship.
Yeah,
I don't think you guys understand.
Yeah.
Same.
How?
I'm ineligible.
Hello.
Yeah, Maxwell's guy's
He
ineligible.
got kicked off the team.
Laquan Xavier DiCaprio got caught cheating on a test, and now my GPA is 1.8. Rose!
And you can't play, right?
No, I can't play. I'm ineligible.
You got to put more energy into that education, man.
I know.
He's busy with the P.
Because I did get caught cheating, but I'm still. But I it is tough because that one on the bottom, the fan one, the engagement one.
Yeah.
It takes so much to raise that bar.
I don't even care about that one.
Yeah, I've only been doing the health and pretty much just leveling up my guy because my teammates hate me.
Oh, really?
And I don't study. Yeah, because I take all the credit for everything every single time. They're like, was it you? Do you want to take the credit or do you want to give some credit to the team? I'm like, nah, that was all me. I'm the MVP. Option plays.
Oh, hey, Rose.
Rose.
Yeah, I gave credit to everybody. Yeah.
I do too. My guy does all the right things.
Yeah, same.
All the time.
My guy's a D-bag.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Just brilliant. I love it. Yeah, it's fun. Fun game.
It's so much fun.
I was going to tell you, after I won the first championship, I'm like, well, what do I do now?
Did you transfer?
No, I decided to stay at my school. I don't want to leave my coaches and stuff. He won so I made the all Big 12 team.
Oh, good for you, man.
My outside linebacker on the squad had somebody sacks. He won the Heisman Trophy.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know how that
So did
happened.
your sister.
Crazy.
Oh, what the hell is going on with you over there?
Sorry.
Yeah.
It's not my fault the initials game didn't work online on Friday. What the hell happened, Corey?
Server crashed.
Yeah, I know it. The server crashed on his way to the restaurant.
No, not that kind of server.
Oh, well. Yeah, there's too many people playing. People were very excited. Seems like a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm watching the old Care 11 right now, by the way.
Yeah.
And it says passengers stranded in MSP days after outage, and the lines are like around the corner. Didn't Abbott have a problem with this too, trying to get out of here? How long is it going to take to get this back up and running? How long is this backlogged?
Did he leave?
He's gone all week.
Isn't Audra stuck at like the Detroit airport?
She was stuck in her sink, I think.
Something about that.
Does she have a stepbrother that could help her?
Wow.
Yeah.
But I mean, how long is it going to take to get everything caught up?
No idea.
14 days.
How about all the people in Vegas posting like the line at what is not McCarran? What's it called now?
Harry Reid International.
Harry Reid. It's just epic, and they're telling people just go back to the hotel.
Yeah, this gal Lauren, who I did some work with for Hockey Day, she had a whole group that I just posted a Snapchat from the Vegas airport at like 3:00 in the morning, heading back to the hotel because they had spent this whole weekend.
Rose.
And their flight got canceled, and now they gotta go back, and yikes. So one of them had a PA told me this is our year shirt on. So I would go back and take some mood-altering substances and have a great day.
Who goes to the airport not knowing what's happening?
A lot of people.
I guess that's the
they
problem.
were at the sign, like the welcome. So they had gotten to their gate.
Whoa!
And they got canceled. So, that's what I want to know is, and to your point, why is the airport crowded? Like, how do you not?
It's like this. Like people go there to fly.
I know, but like nowadays, if you don't have a guaranteed seat, don't even go right now.
You got a guaranteed seat on you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Did anybody have fun at the Rube party? Anybody?
Yeah,
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
I had
Corey,
great time.
anybody? No.
Yeah, no, it was a blast. I got after it after I got off the
You got
stage.
smoked.
And oh my god, I fought for my
were you
life.
drinking?
Yeah, what were you?
Black Velvet, the best liquor, Rose. Yeah, that's appropriate
Yeah, I
that
smell
time,
your
Rose.
breath.
Yeah, it was really bad. It was
Great song,
I
by
can
the
smell
way.
your breath.
$8.99. Best liquor, $8.99 can get you. It burned a hole through the bottom of my stomach, and I was ill
So you
on
showed
Saturday.
Up, you showed up with bonus, right?
Yeah.
Did you leave with bonus as well?
I did. Yeah, I did.
Oh, that was nice.
Oh.
Who drank more?
Him for sure. Yeah, for sure.
Just
no.
checking. I mean, you said you got after it.
But I did. I don't know. I think I drank like 90% of the bottle of Black Velvet. I was pretty disturbed once I had realized how much of it was gone. It was bad. And I was cheersing everybody in the crowd, but there was a lot of people in the crowd, and so I ended up cheersing a lot. And I was trying to catch up to everybody, but then I zoomed past everybody.
Yeah. I waited as you were going by.
I was smoked, and I had projectiles coming out of every orifice Saturday morning.
I wonder because I did not hear you on the radio on Saturday. Were you supposed to be on the radio on Saturday?
No,
Right.
I barely made it on yesterday.
Yeah, right.
I probably shouldn't have. It was terrible.
That's why you don't drink $8.99 liquor.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, brother. Yeah, brother.
You just don't do it. But I saw you carry the bottle on stage. I'm like, oh, he's going to have a hard day tomorrow.
I think everybody knew by how much fun I was having that I was going to pay for it.
And I think Bonus took it personal when not everybody agreed he was the best drinker we know. And I think he tried to prove it on Friday.
Yeah.
Slap me
He
in
was
the chest
arguing
one time.
with everybody about how he's the best drinker. And then he broke it down by what we're drinking. If it's beer, it's him. If it's liquor, it's John. If it's something else, it's Muss. He was arguing everything.
Yeah, some rube asked me who would win in a drinking contest between Bonus, Creasel, I think, and Tommy.
Yeah.
And I said, if it's speed-based, I might take Tommy because he's just shots. But otherwise, I would take Creasel
So
to
would I.
outdrink any of
Yeah,
them.
same.
And
Yeah.
that's including John Bonus.
Yeah.
Right?
He
That's-
took that personal.
Right. Do you remember the year in Vegas? Creasel had 2 drinks in his hands for about 24 hours straight.
Yeah,
Double fisting it the entire time.
Then when
Never stopped.
He left the show when he was asked. We
was
saw
that.
him at noon, still at the what's that bar that used to be in
The Heart Bar.
Heart Bar.
Yeah,
He's
the
still
Heart Bar,
sitting
yeah.
there.
Probably still had 2 drinks in his hands.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know. The thing about Bonus, though, is he still looks at you like he's sober,
yeah.
even when he's completely upside down. Now, not the same for Max.
Definitely not the same. I was a little cross-eyed.
Yeah, definitely not the same for Tommy. Because Tommy was a glazed donut. By
Did
the
he
time.
get after it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When did you guys leave? When did you leave, Corey?
I left after I came
After
up
you sang on stage. When did you leave?
I don't remember what time it was.
Like, were we on stage yet?
Yeah.
Okay. You missed it. Tommy got on stage, did a cart roll, a flip, and almost kicked me in the face as he's walking up the steps onto the stage.
God.
And so I backed away, but there was no getting away from him on stage. He was everywhere.
He walks up to me and he goes, "Hey, Paul, are you drinking?" And I go, "No, I got an early golf bit tomorrow." "Oh, okay. I'm not drinking either. I'm growing up, Paul. I'm growing up, Paul." He starts pounding his chest, and I'm like, "Yeah, good for you." An hour later, I see that video on Instagram of him laying spread eagle on the
spread eagle.
stage.
It sure was.
There's no way he was sober.
Yeah, I know.
And let me guess, at one point, Hawk, you probably went, "Okay, Tommy Olsen," and then he wouldn't leave.
Well, he was on stage about 3 times.
Yeah.
About 3 different songs, which was completely fine. I don't know. I saw we went on stage. I saw PA walking through the parking lot. I saw Corey. I saw you go to I believe to the left and disappear. And then I looked over and there was Barrera, and he stood there the whole time. Like he was there for like 10 songs.
I was shocked how
He stood
long
there
that
the whole time.
Barrera was hanging out. Yeah.
Barrera outlasted everybody. This is incredible.
And he was
Common's
making
bit was
requests too. Oh yeah, Common's bit was hilarious.
I was standing right next to him when he filmed that. He got Nick Madden's attention. He basically was like, "Let me do the fist bit," and then he fist pumped his way out of the
And then
parking lot and ran.
It's so funny.
Couldn't wait to leave.
It was fun, man. It was a great crowd. Great crowd of people. A lot of fun times. Just really a lot of fun.
When Common got done with Password, I go over under 60 seconds before you're out of here. He's like, "I got to do this fist video," which is a interesting phrase. He's like, "I got to do this fist video and I'm out of here."
Well, he got parked in. That's why I didn't leave early.
Oh, really?
So he comes up to me and he goes, give me your keys. No,
Why, you double
why?
parked him?
No, somebody, I don't know how.
Hi.
Hello. Howdy. I don't know how
howdy.
it was, how it happened, but he needed my car keys, my wife's car keys, and Nordo's car keys to get out. Because, like, somebody parked in front of him, but his only way out was behind us. I don't know.
That sounds fun.
Yeah. Oh, he was pissed that he was there longer than he wanted to be.
Sure.
It was fun, man.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
We were there. We shut the place down.
Yeah, they had to kick us out.
They
They're like,
literally had to
okay,
kick us out.
come on now.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah,
Let's
Forgotten
go.
Star's a great spot.
It's fun, man.
Yeah.
And so many people came.
Yeah.
I'm always shocked. I'm always
Surreal.
like, well, 5 people are going to be there, 10, 15 people, 20 people. And then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's great.
That was easily the biggest root party we've ever had.
That was surreal. It was like a festival.
It's unreal,
Yeah.
man.
Like,
Unreal.
it's crazy. And just seeing everybody, because I was thinking about it, even when we have meetings at the station, at least a pair of us is always gone because someone's on the air. I think that's the first time I've legit seen like almost everybody in the same place at the same time.
Well, I mean, Tackle Terry Tuma wasn't there.
Yeah.
That's
Oh, yeah, no,
true.
he stayed longer than you did. He was there. He reeled some stuff in, if you know me.
Oh,
He was reeling them in.
Really?
Oh, yeah, he was reeling them in. Yeah, he's catching the big ones, if you know what I'm saying.
They were snapping at the rod, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, he was baiting the hook.
Wow, good for
Yeah,
tackle.
man. he was
Floppies everywhere.
flopping and
Oh,
ducking.
yeah. Dead Northerns.
Is that show still on? I don't remember the last time
Oh,
I
sure.
accidentally flipped on Fan Outdoors.
For sure. Twice a
Absolutely
week.
it is, man.
Is it still really?
Thursdays and Sundays.
Saturdays.
Thursdays and Saturdays.
yeah.
Sorry, Thursdays and Saturdays. Yeah, I know all about it.
Stan Tequila,
Stan
Cap.
Tequila.
Yeah, Stan Tequila.
hunting, fishing, loving every day.
Whoa. By the way, a bottle of 14 bottles of Black Velvet, a case, $102.
Man, I saw that in your hand. I did. As soon as you were walking on
Never even
stage with
heard
that
of
in your
that. I
hand, and I'm
hadn't
like, oh my God, what is he doing?
I like how I was like hiding my JMO, my car. I was taking pulls
Max
back
is
there.
just swimming.
Max is just,
I was literally taking it right next to Abbott, and then I look at him, and he's just like, "You think I don't know about Black Velvet, son?" And I was like,
Did he
"Okay,
really
yeah."
say
He
that?
said that.
Oh, Black Velvet. Ugh.
Yeah. Oh God,
I'm
even
not
the thought of
drinking
it.
that.
Oh yeah, I was Mike Tyson in a Buster Douglas Mike Tyson fight against The Hangover.
Did you get some throwing up though? Did you toss him a little bit, or did you just feel bad?
Oh no, I threw. I legit at one point, maybe this is TMI, I felt like I was gonna throw up, and so I started going to the bathroom, and that triggered me feeling like I had to take a dookie.
Yeah.
And then, but I felt like the throw up was gonna come first, so then I like heaved.
That's the worst.
But then like a watery little drop of dookie came out.
Yeah, nice.
And
Thank you for your honesty.
and then I was sitting with my head like in the toilet, and the drop of dookie was just sitting there mocking me, like, "You can't even clean me up yet because you're so sick. You stupid son of a bitch."
Juice was loose.
The juice was too loose.
Thank you for your honesty.
oh, that's nasty.
Thanks everybody for coming out. Honestly,
Yeah,
it was
man.
what a great crowd. Still shocked.
The best.
So much fun.
All right, more of the Power Trip Morning Show after this on the Fan.
The Power Hour goes live at 8 a.m. You can watch it at KFAN.com/watch. It'll feature the Initials Invitational quarterfinal, so don't miss out.
Maxo.
Yes, sir. I'm ready.
Did you get sleep?
No, I didn't. Somebody, again, just like last year, somebody mysteriously sent a woman to my house last night to keep me up last night.
I am lonely.
Her at the front door?
Like Lawrence Taylor. So, Joe Young Park, Max Fuller, Alan Horton, Gavin
It's
Kaysen,
really hard.
Kevin Fallness at 8:15.
Kevin Fallness is the worst. Dillian Park is a nerd.
Joe's going to get about 8 or 9.
I'm too broke to
Give my
afford
freaking
Gavin
record.
Kasem's restaurant, so I don't care.
This poem sucks.
What do you have to say about Alan Horton?
He's pretty good at doing wolf stuff.
Okay.
Everything else, average. I'm ready.
I like the trash talking.
I'm going crazy today.
Listen to the very first episode ever of the Initials game on the Bets and Quotes podcast.
Oh,
Really?
man.
Yeah, they play the whole thing.
Yuck.
No, it's really interesting, Corey. I mean, obviously, it's completely different, but it was really interesting to listen to how much it's changed and the birth of it. You know,
Who played in the very first one?
me, Sauce, AJ, Creasel.
Gerdsey, maybe?
No, he.
Lieber?
No, I think that was it. I think it was just the four of us.
Okay.
And AJ ended up winning. Sauce didn't understand the rules for most of the game.
I still don't.
That
It's
sounds
pretty
right.
funny.
Yeah.
So no, it was. It's, and then I think they said even the next episode, it sounded much more like the modern Initials game. But no, I found it to really be. Well, again, I found it interesting that somebody has a copy of that. But
Yeah, we don't.
I think we do.
I think we do. I think those games have been.
I think AJ put them all on
Yeah.
the Initials channel.
Those technically, I guess, are all on the Initials channel. That is true.
all
the,
525 of them.
Good point.
Power Trip, not quotes. No, it's not the Bets and Quotes. It's the Bets and Quotes podcast. But let's do go by. Smitty Oom. Yeah, thank you. Sorry. Smitty Oom wrote a song.
Oh my God, it's brilliant.
Have you heard it?
Yeah.
With all the terrible wrong answers
so
ever
good.
said, done.
Who guessed Michelangelo?
I don't remember. He does it to We Didn't Start the Fire.
Michelangelo, I think, was Alicia Lewis.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes, that's right. That's right.
Michelangelo.
Yeah, right. But and he does We Didn't Start the Fire. He does.
It's so good.
It's really, really well done.
Yeah. And the first one I think is what was Open Space.
Open Space.
That's AJ.
Yeah, Hand Gloves. That was AJ,
Hand
right?
That was I can't believe that was AJ, but I mean,
Yeah,
it was. But
Oh God. Yeah, I know. He said he was going to put out a lyric video to it so you could read
Yeah,
all of
he's
them. I want
funny,
to see
man.
because I'd forgotten
Smitty
about a
Oom's
bunch of
funny.
them. The whole show's really well
Yeah.
done, and it's cool because they had their listeners write in what bits they wanted to hear replayed, and of course the number one most requested was "Welcome to the scene of a porno,"
Oh yeah, I forgot.
the John Holyrood bit, which I forgot even existed.
Yeah.
But Corey, you and I were laughing so hard, I neither one of us could breathe, and he just kept going.
Yeah.
Welcome to Oz. Where's my helmet?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
why don't you do
Thank
stuff like that more often?
No, that was his one good
That's
bit.
my one good bit.
Yeah, for you
and
guys about
then
a year.
I got sent for like 6 months. I would get sent like John Olerud stuff in the mail. Like some guy sent me like I think it was a signed John Olerud helmet. And you know when Abbott gets in one of his moods where he's like, "We're cleaning today," and then he just throws everything out. He threw like half that stuff away.
Well, none of it's valuable.
No,
It's just
but-
the bit.
I know, but then I don't have
Max
a
and
desk anymore.
Max and Zach don't even know who John Olerud is.
I didn't know who he was.
How nice would it be to have a place around here like Dan Patrick's got the man cave?
Yeah, to, like,
where we just have
keep
a bunch of
bits.
old
Isn't
fun
and then
stuff.
he came in
Isn't
here-
that your
Yeah, he
office?
threw out the book. That's pretty much what it is.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
We
no,
got the
right,
comedy show thing in there, but
Yeah.
we had the bookshelf over
Yeah,
there
he-
that he threw that out. He burned. I think he burned it in here.
He came in here one day and Common had that picture of,
Yeah.
of him that somebody drew of him.
But
And he moved that out. He couldn't get rid of that quicker.
what does Sklar brothers think it was? It was Rod Carew.
Yeah.
Nope, that's a white guy named the Common Man Dan
Those
Cole.
guys are funny.
Somebody sketched Rod Carew. Doesn't say a lot for the artist.
No.
Man. Yeah. That's fun. Fun stuff, man. Fun
Yeah.
stuff. So good job, Bets and Quotes podcast.
Yeah, they're
guys.
funny, man.
You do
I
a
love
good
those
job.
guys.
They are. And Power Trip Bets sang Waiting and Watching. Got most of the words wrong. But it's pretty funny to listen to.
Tommy tried to do some Rise the other night.
God, did he scream loud? And I have in-ear monitors, you know.
Well, and the best part, Hawk, and I don't blame it, when I came up and sang All the Small Things
Yeah.
by Blink-182, I look over and you're the piano guy. What the hell?
Alex. Yeah.
Alex. He takes both of his in-ear monitors out when I start singing, and then I look over, and Jess has one out. It was just a disaster. Nobody wanted to hear me scream sing.
It was good. Marnie did a great job. Everybody, it was
Yeah.
a lot of fun. Everybody came on stage, had a good time. And then the last song, everybody was on stage, and it was a complete cluster. It was great, really fun.
Wait, what did you sing, Sauce?
All the small things.
All the
right?
small things.
Yeah.
Typecasting.
And Hawk, it's funny because Hawk comes over because he knows I don't know the words.
Yeah.
And he clicks on his thing, and I'm like, oh. And then he showed me where and
I'm
which
like,
direction.
I'm pointing at the exact spot in the song.
Yeah,
This
go
is
to
where
there.
we're at.
There's where we're at.
Right here.
Yeah.
Sing these words.
Yeah, it was fun.
The same thing happened with me and Max
Yeah.
with Fat Bottom
Yeah,
Girls.
Right.
You were over still getting people up on the stage as the song was going.
Right.
And I saw Max. I'm like, there's no way. Like, he was going to need help regardless if he even knew the song. And so I thankfully know how to use your
Yeah,
thing.
right.
So I hit click next and I pointed and he goes,
There he
oh,
goes.
thank
Okay,
you.
there they are.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I read a single word.
No, you did not,
I probably
but
just nodded and was like,
you looked
"Sweet
at
man," and then just moved on.
So much fun. Always.
Our front page sports when we get back.
night.
Of course, the British Open wrapped up yesterday. Monster Round by Xander Schauffele. We'll talk about that. Lots to get to. Ben Lieber in like 30 minutes. Muss at 7. Initials Invitational at 8:15. Power Trip Morning Show fan.
The Fan.
Good morning, everybody. 6:03 on a Monday. Big day today. Mr. Lieber, Mr. Mussman in here momentarily. And the Vikings, by the way, the Rooks reported yesterday. Here we go. It's football
Hell
season.
yeah, man. Rest of them report tomorrow. Can't wait.
KOC on Friday was so great. What a good dude, man.
Yeah, good dude. And the little montage recap that the Vikings put together was fantastic.
Yeah, that was sweet.
super cool, man. That I mean, obviously they had cameras in here. I knew VEN was here doing something. But man, they turned that thing around quickly. It looked great. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, seemed like a good dude. And if you don't think KOC's competitive, when Hawk at the end just goes, let's do the tiebreakers for fun. He's like, nope.
Not doing that.
He didn't want freebies.
No.
He didn't want, pity points. It was like, no, I'm coming back and I'm going to earn this. No interest in free tiebreakers.
Yeah.
Wanted to earn it.
Yeah, I like
Seemed like
that.
a good dude.
Yeah, I mean, he wanted to play well. He really did. We'll get to sports momentarily, but my good friend Andy is in here.
Hi, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Hello.
Did you have fun at the Rube party?
Yeah, it was very good fun. It's good to meet a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My sources say that I don't believe you paid for a drink all night, that the Minnesotans came out in full force to make sure that you felt welcome. Is that accurate?
That is very accurate. Yeah. Every time I had a hand free, there was a beer being put in it.
Yeah.
Every time I went to the restroom, I was being stopped by 4 or 5 people. So, yeah, good job I've got a good bladder to hold in because I would have had an accident before that.
Yeah.
I had somebody told me that they thought you were like doing a bit, that you weren't actually British, that you were from here.
Yeah, this is just a fake accent.
Man,
Which would have been a great bit.
For free beer?
Yeah.
Man, that would be a really long play bit if that were the case.
Yeah, like the Prestige.
You hired a family, pretend they're your family in London.
Can you imagine if he just lives in like
I've been to your
Cottage
house.
Grove?
I've been to your house. That's going the extra mile.
It's an Airbnb and
The whole time.
Boss Sack by the Sea.
Do you have an American accent, Andy?
No, not really.
We'll hear later, but Andy got his first chance to see what lake people are like yesterday.
Yeah. It was
No.
You didn't go to Big Island, did you?
No, I went up to Lake Minnewaska. So there's a lot of people in RVs up there.
I don't even know where that is. You guys know where that is?
South of Alexandria.
Oh, geez, you did go on a long drive.
Yeah.
A couple hours?
Good for
Yeah.
you, Andy. Did
Yeah.
you get after it?
Oh, well, you just drink and...
I mean, it was a Sunday. Why
You
not?
were with Brent then, right?
Yeah, I was
you
with
mentioned
Brent.
That's right. Yeah. Right. That's right. Yeah.
So, yeah, it was good fun. And, I told them some home truths because they were picking on me about my country.
Yeah.
So I just, give them a little bit of information about their country.
And you made it back here.
And I made it back. Yeah.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores, you can buy 2 Celsius, get 1 free. It's exactly what I did. That's why I have one in my hand right now. See, Andy, free hand. I put a Celsius in my hand thanks to my friends at Holiday. Buy 2, get 1 free at Holiday, including the exclusive flavor watermelon lemon. Do it today. Limited time only. Buy 2, get 1 free at Holiday. Xander Schauffele won the British Open. Final round 65. That is the second major of his career and the second major for him in 2024. In fact, now 7 consecutive majors have been won by American golfers. Andy, take that. That is the longest streak since 13 straight in 1974 through 1977. But this is the first year since 1982 that U.S. golfers won all 4 majors, because Xander has won 2, Bryson won 1, and Scheffler won 1.
Yeah, it was a clinic Xander put on yesterday. He didn't have a bogey. He just battled, and every shot he made, every time he got in trouble, he got himself out of it. And all the momentum Scotty Scheffler had fell apart when he double bogeyed. He 3-putted from like 7 feet.
He couldn't get a rest.
That killed him. So that was it. And Xander won, yeah. I think we had a record of people that missed the cut.
Yeah, record.
9.
Did Tony Finau make the cut?
Seems like the way to win this thing is to not actually be on the show.
Correct. I think a couple people from D. Bryans are going to play next year.
Great.
Oh,
Yeah, Star loved that.
Oh, Jamie!
Over the weekend, we got both of our first-round picks locked up. J.J. McCarthy, Zachary, and Dallas Turner both agreed to terms. Dallas Turner yesterday, I guess, 21 years old, SEC co-defensive player of the year. And I think J.J. was, Friday?
He was Friday, and then the Dallas news broke right before he showed up at camp. The Vikings, weirdly enough, it's like the first time in a long time that football contract news was broken by the team. They tweeted the picture of him signing the contract, and that was the first anybody'd heard about it.
Ooh, I wonder if that's a new thing for them.
Maybe.
If they want to be their own news source. I guess it'd be.
Yeah, but agents would leak it before they got the opportunity to do that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But they didn't in
by
this
the team.
case?
Yeah, it was tweeted by the Vikings. Because everybody was waiting because they all reported yesterday, and then all of a sudden they just posted this picture of him signing the contract. Yeah. He's going to be really good. I think both of them are, but Dallas Turner specifically because he's going to make an impact right away. And then the vets report tomorrow, and we made it.
You know, if he'd gone to Iowa State, he'd had a better college career.
I mean, he did go to Alabama.
Well, I know. That's a good second choice.
Yeah.
So right before we got back from break, Zachary was telling Sauce and I off the air that you were dealing with some weird ear issues last night, and right before we came back from break, you said something about I might be experiencing, or I at one point was experiencing exploding head syndrome. And I said, hang on a second. Can we talk about this on the air? And you go, sure. What's happening now? Exploding head syndrome?
I'm pretty overdramatic, and even that name. Even that name for me is a little over the top. But I was trying to fall asleep last night, and I was laying on my side, on my right side, and my right ear. All of a sudden, I heard a boom, like a bang, like almost like a door slamming or something.
I cried.
And I'm like, I was like, what was that? Because I thought maybe somebody was coming in or something. And I was like, well, then I didn't hear it in my left ear. So I'm like, well, that couldn't have been real. I thought it might have been maybe like an auditory hallucination, which can happen usually it happens if you're under the influence of certain things. But I was not, obviously.
Obviously.
So whatever, and but I did realize that as my eyes were closed, I could see like light, like I kept.
Oh, your head!
And it wasn't that. It was my room was completely dark, but it was the weirdest thing. Where it was like I had my eyes closed and I could.
Oh, your head!
It was like there was something on the other side of my eyelids, and there wasn't. And so whatever, I eventually that faded. Started falling back asleep again, and then I heard another bang, and I opened my eyes, and I see like two lightning bolt type things, like squiggly lines, very bright lights go down vertical. And so I look up on my phone. I'm like, I have to see what this is now. Like I started putting my symptoms in, and I went from auditory hallucination, which I knew it wasn't at that point because of the visual stuff, to there's a thing called exploding head syndrome.
According to Wikipedia, exploding head syndrome is an abnormal sensory perception during sleep in which a person experiences auditory hallucinations that are loud and of short duration while falling asleep or waking up. The noise may be frightening, typically occurs only occasionally, and is not a serious health concern. People may also experience a flash of light.
Yeah.
There's those lightning bolts. Pain is typically absent. People often go undiagnosed. It is classified as a sleep disorder.
So what you're saying is the first time you had this, you were high as a kite.
Well, no, that was a different thing. That was just being high, and that's an auditory hallucination in and of itself. But I wasn't trying to fall asleep or anything at that point. I was just
you were trying to hammer yourself.
I just heard some chattering over to my left, and I actually turned my head and said, "What?" And then I realized there was nobody else in the hotel room.
You were getting after it.
I don't.
Some estimates say that it occurs in about 10% of people. Women are reportedly more commonly affected.
No.
Oh, ick. So is that the first time you got a complaint about your head?
Whoa!
That wasn't nice.
Well, no, it is nice if it's the first time you ever got a complaint.
No.
My head just exploded.
Oh.
So.
Oh, I cried.
Yeah, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night because that was
your head.
And then, of course, I'm a hypochondriac, so every little creak the house made, I thought, oh, here we go again.
There went your head.
But I don't know why it's called exploding head syndrome. It
sounded like there were bangs going off in your head, and then you saw flashes of lightning.
That's true.
Oh, your head.
You pooped yourself.
Well, that's pretty weird, man. Never
Yeah.
heard of that before. Weird.
Some people may also experience
think that
heat.
was a
Did you
fart.
feel hot too?
I did not feel hot.
So some people may also experience heat, strange feelings in their torso, or a feeling of electrical tingling that ascends to the head
I did
before
not.
the auditory hallucinations occur.
Thankfully, did not have any of that. And hopefully I won't have this for a while again. But
It says here that it often occurs simultaneously with ejaculation.
Whoa.
Is that
Is that what you were doing?
You did say flashes of white light.
myoclonic jerks?
Whoa.
yes.
Poor
That actually,
Mayo Clinic.
I think I had I don't know what that is, but that sounds like something I had.
They're playing the Fillmore on Sunday.
Yes.
I think you crank it too much.
Brief involuntary irregular twitching of a muscle or joint or a group of muscles.
Oh, boy.
I get that when I go to sleep.
Yeah.
Wakes me up. Then my head explodes. Then I go back to sleep. It's a perfect night.
Perfect night.
Wow, man. Well, I'm sorry to hear about your
Exploding
exploding
head
head.
syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully
Sorry about your head.
stops exploding.
Yeah. That'd be hard to do. Like how did that guy who had the hiccups for 17 years go to sleep ever?
Right.
Oh,
Nightmare.
Yeah, I bet.
every single time I get the hiccups,
Same.
I think about it.
100%.
I'm like, this is it.
Yep. Every time.
It's the next 10 years of my life.
Oh,
It's done.
God. And then the anxiety of that keeps the hiccups.
Right. Oh,
Right.
dude. It's a never ending cycle.
Oh, I hate getting the hiccups.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody likes it. I wonder if anybody likes it. Like, if
It's
that's
got to
their
be
thing.
somebody's
It's
thing.
got to be
Somebody's
a
kink.
It's got to
it's
be a
gotta be.
fetish.
Somebody likes to
They get the hiccups
Get
at work and just be
exploding.
like, I gotta go home.
somebody likes to get exploding head syndrome and then give or get the hiccups, right?
I don't think
know
you
what I
can
mean?
give it.
No, you know what I mean.
I mean,
With
I
the
suppose
hiccups,
maybe it's possible.
That's somebody's thing.
Man, Corey, on the right hand side of Wikipedia, do you see nightmare disorder?
Ugh.
It's exactly what it sounds like.
Oh,
it
yeah.
is.
Nightmare disorder.
Like a sleep disorder characterized by repeated intense nightmares that often center on threats to physical safety and security. The nightmares usually occur during REM sleep. Person who experiences nightmares typically remembers them well upon waking. Can you imagine having nightmares all the time, every night?
Isn't that Nightmare on Elm Street the basis of that?
No.
I never saw it.
Isn't Freddy in your dreams?
Yeah,
But I don't know if, yeah.
I think I had a nightmare last week.
About
what?
Well, so it was basically like on the second floor of this place, and somebody came in and was robbing the place with a gun, and I jumped down and I fell and I killed him.
Jeez.
By falling on
You're
him.
a hero. Why is that a
Come
nightmare?
on, Dan.
I wouldn't
What's
tell
the
everybody
problem?
that
The crazy
story.
thing was I was dealing with the guilt of taking a life in the dream.
And then finally,
Oh, you pooped.
So that was really weird. When I woke up, I'm like, dude, you didn't kill anybody. You're good.
You saved.
And it was
You're a
justified
You
killing,
did it.
but it didn't matter.
You
It
had a
was
gun.
still.
Oh, Zach.
you did it.
Even when I'm in the hero in the dream, I can't enjoy
You're like
it.
a Marvel superhero with an exploding head.
Oh, Zach.
And Zach, the only way to stop a bad guy with a gun is to have a good guy with some guilt.
And an exploding head.
Exploding head guy.
Your poor head.
My poor head.
Your forehead.
Man, if that doesn't require a couple of therapy sessions, you killed a bank robber in your dream, and you are dealing with guilt.
You feel,
Yeah,
you feel
you
bad
need
about
Because
it.
I could hear his neck break when I fell on him.
Jesus.
And I'm like, I know, it was.
Slow down on the Mortal Kombat.
God.
So Zach, I just stay with me. Let's say you're doing HVAC work in a bank, and somebody in real life, not
out of the question at this
not in a
point.
dream. You're doing HVAC work or something. You're in like one of those I don't know, wind tunnels up there, and you see a bank being robbed, and you say, you know what, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to see if I can just jump on this guy and kill him, or at least subdue him. And you accidentally kill him, but you save women and children and other bank goers.
Oh, yeah.
And the governor gives you a medal of bravery, and you get a parade down White Bear Lake.
Congratulations.
You're
Wow,
a
this is
hero.
huge.
Wow.
You would deal with guilt for killing the guy?
I would hope not, but I never thought I would. But after that dream, I'm like, I didn't deal with the life
Zach.
Oh, here comes Zach.
part
Congratulations.
Well,
too well.
oh, his head. Oh, your damn head, Zach.
I'd like to think I could enjoy it. being a
think you
hero.
would.
I love a parade.
Did you immediately start crying in your dream? Like, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry I killed
it
this
was
guy.
more just like I was not. I couldn't shake it. Like I just had that feeling. It's weird. You could feel things sometimes in your dreams, and I could feel that. Like,
were other people in the bank
that I
going,
woke
"What'd
up
you
with."
do?"
No, they were. I think they were happy.
Yeah, they were cheap. Well, yeah, because you saved them.
Was
They
it the
weren't like
little
cheering,
Wembley
but
boy?
they were like, "Good job" or whatever. And I was like,
The guy
"Good
that
job,
plays
man."
for the Spurs?
The little Wembley boy, did his grandma come up to you and smack you in the face for killing him?
No. I wish it was better. I wish it.
Well, you know
Makes
what?
two of us.
I do know what you're saying, though, in all seriousness, Echo, because sometimes you wake up from a dream and you're like, thank God that was a dream.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, I killed that whole family.
I'd love to know the science behind feeling the same feelings you have in your dream and waking up with that. Like, that should stay in the dream, but sometimes it doesn't. That's what I didn't like.
Zach, you should get high and wonder if this is the dream and that's reality.
Yeah.
All the time, man. All the time.
You need to stop doing drugs.
How much guilt are you currently dealing with right now?
0 now.
Yeah.
Maybe you're not deep enough in the dream.
It's faded away.
So you'll kill again.
Wow.
What really matters is next. Ben Lieber in about 10 minutes. The Initials Invitational, 8:15 is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
Get ready to rock and roll.
Let's rock!
With Theory of a Dead Man, with special guest Citizen Soldier and Citizen Soldier and Adelita's Way.
Citizen Shoulder.
Are you
Citizen Soldier.
Oh my God,
your head!
Citizen Soldier.
Put it back together!
Oh, everyone has shoulders.
Zach, you didn't kill that guy.
Yeah, relax.
Or maybe you did.
Maybe you did.
Maybe it
I
wasn't
killed
a
the man
dream.
in my
Zach.
dreams, Core.
It's not your fault.
What's the theory of a dead man?
Don't,
Zach, it's not your fault.
Don't do this, Core. Don't do it.
It's not.
Not now. Core.
No, it
Your
is.
The theory
fault.
of a dead man is that it's better to be alive.
Get ready to rock out with
Hey.
Theory of a Dead Man. And special guest Citizen Soldier and Adelita's Way when they bring the party to Treasure Island. Don't miss them when they take the stage at the Island Event Center Friday, October 25th. Tickets are on sale now. Get yours today at ticasino.com. We will be there in less than a month, Hawk and I, for the return of Creed to Minnesota.
Yeah,
I can't
man.
wait.
I cannot wait.
All right, What Really Matters is brought to you by our friends at Catalyst Supply and CatalystSupplyCo.com. Thanks, Catalyst.
That's what really matters, right?
Yep. Over the weekend, Team USA, in an exhibition game against South Sudan, trailed by 14 at halftime and needed a late LeBron James game saver to win 101-100 over South Sudan. I know it was an exhibition game, but South Sudan was a 45-point underdog.
I think,
Unbelievable.
and
Well
maybe
done.
I'm wrong, but I think I saw at
A putty
one
head.
point, brilliant, the USA was minus like 10,000 on the money line. Does that seem right?
I mean,
Like
when
to
you're a
start the game,
45-point favorite, sure.
Yeah, and they almost lost.
Almost.
And they could, but good teams win, great teams cover.
Right, they did not
And
cover.
South Sudan covered though.
South Sudan covered by a ton, yes.
What were they on the money line? I'd love to know.
Oh.
Who was hammered in Vegas that morning? Sweating that out and had their
came up
heart ripped
big.
out of their chest.
How about if you're a 45-point dog, though, and you're up 14 at halftime? It's over, right? You're going to cover. Even if you come back and blow it, you're going to cover. And they did. Exhibition game against Germany today. Another game in London. And then what? We are 4 days away from the Paris Olympics starting. I think the 28th, I believe, is the first game for
right.
for Team USA.
And I think
I
they
heard it
play,
yesterday, yeah.
what's his face's team?
Serbia.
The Joker, yeah.
Joker is first. They destroyed them last week,
Yeah,
but
they
again,
did.
that was an exhibition. Who knows if they were going full out or not? Who knows? What really matters, though, is this.
Did I see, by the way, did the WNBA team play the women's Olympic team? Is that how it went?
Yeah, for the All-Star game.
Yeah, right.
And beat them.
Oh.
The non-Olympic team won with Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark.
Really? But they're not on the Olympic team.
No.
That's odd.
The first person ever charged with speeding in a vehicle was going 8 miles an hour. But, man, I mean, I don't know. How fast does a horsey go when it's just walking down the street?
I don't know how fast. I bet horses can go 30 miles an hour.
I bet when they're running and
or
stuff.
kilometers, Andy.
No, it's miles in my country.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we aren't in your country.
When Farley and Spade get pulled over in Black Sheep, and Farley thinks he's going too fast, but he's so high.
Yeah.
And the officer says, "You're going 7." 7.
I can get it kicked up a little bit. And most people, when I pull them over, pull over on the side of the road. He's in the middle of the road.
Right in the middle.
Doesn't he say that guy is wanted for banging cats or something?
That movie was such a carbon copy of Tommy Boy, but it didn't matter. It still had its moments.
Of course.
It's vastly inferior to Tommy Boy, but I've still seen it 50 times.
Oh, because that was another movie that was on USA all the time.
Yeah.
It's a good, it's got some great lines.
Kill Whitey!
Yeah, I could really go
and all the guys are like, no.
I could really go for some peanut butter cups right now.
Oh, man.
He gets high with the Jamaican band. Such a great bit. He probably actually did, too.
The Drunken Scotties beat the Twins 8-7. The Scotties took both games from the Minnesota Twins over the weekend. The Twins now host Philly the next 3, starting tonight at 6:40. Twins and KC 5 games behind Cleveland.
Huh.
Well, yeah. Cleveland keeps losing, but the Twins can't get any big hits with runners in scoring position. I think yesterday they were 1 for 10 at some point over the weekend. They had 2 big games. They could have beat the Brew Crew. They should have won Saturday, and they definitely could have won yesterday, but they just couldn't get a hit. They had a bases loaded situation with no outs, and they came up empty. Now you got to play the Phillies today, which are the best team, I think, in baseball. For 3 games, that's going to be a tough series.
But what really matters is this.
Abby and I went out to lunch on Saturday.
Yeah.
And the Twins game was on, and I didn't know for about an inning that it was the Twins because those stupid new uniforms.
Yeah, those uniforms are hideous.
Yeah, real good.
I like them.
Of course you do. You're from England.
You don't know.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Why?
It's because the colour scheme is of my soccer team back home.
What's your soccer team called?
Southend United, or as Mr. Hockey calls them, Ballsack United.
Yeah, the Ballsack United. Let's all unite our ball sacks.
Okay.
Am I right? What's up, Benzo?
What's up?
Hi, Ben.
Hi, guys.
Hey, Ben.
How's it going?
Did you have any fun?
Did you have fun where? Right now?
At the Rube Party.
I did have fun at the Rube Party.
What about right now? I mean,
Right now, I'm having a blast. Yes. I mean, the elevator ride up here was, whoo, boy. It was a party.
I can end your fun. Today is pure bubble guts day.
Well, I mean, the rookies reported yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Well, if I was in rookie mode, it would just be straight Rhea right now.
Like Maxo after a bunch of
it's like Maxo the other night. Yeah. I mean, as far as a veteran goes, man, you're trying to sleep in as much as possible today. I always have to say this very carefully and very slowly. You're clock watching. Yes.
Because you had to drive to Mankato, right?
Yeah. I mean, you got to make sure that you got all your, I don't even know if they really do this anymore because they stay in the hotel and they live in town. So they don't really need to have all their stuff. But you remember, all the videos of guys checking in when they're in Mankato. It's like they have the little flatbed or they got a big, a couple big laundry baskets full of stuff. You got your fan. You've got all
pay some kid to help carry it up, right? That was always adorable.
Do the vets get to stay at their home?
I don't know that.
During camp?
I don't know that. I thought everybody was in the hotel.
Wouldn't you think, I would guess it would be a little better as a player to get out of town, right? And I'm going to work. I'm leaving town.
We can. It was one of those things in life that you complain about, but you appreciated once you got there. You're like, man, this sucks. We got to go to Mankato and we got to stay in these dorms and whatever. And you got to, they bring in these just mattresses just for us and you sleep on the floor basically. It's like, I don't know. It is. It's like going off to camp and it's gonna suck. But then you get there and you're like, well, this is kind of better than being at home with all the distractions, especially when you have kids. And you're like, if I want to go to bed after meetings at 10 o'clock, I can just go to bed.
That's the best.
And that doesn't happen at home.
Right.
So anyway, poor suckers, man. I'm glad I don't have to do it.
Is the first practice Wednesday?
I bet you there's some sort of practice Wednesday, but that's what 2 or 3 days of no pads.
Yeah.
So I think the first day of padded practice. Don't quote me on this, but it's probably Friday.
Yeah. Nordo and I are there Saturday. I think PA is.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go this Saturday as well.
Oh,
Man, from
not on. I don't know. Well, I'll be in my kids. I'll be running for my kids' baseball game in Anoka to get there. So I won't. I'll probably make it there like right around practice time. So I will not be able to join you.
From now through, well, for some teams, February football.
Yeah. Think about it. Yeah. Let's
go. From now through the new year, at the very least, there's nothing but football.
How about our guy .com Tom over the weekend? He got caught up in the flight bit.
Oh, did he?
Because I think he filled in for Rich Eisen last week. Yeah. He's driving home from L.A. and I think he tweeted or on Instagram said he missed. Basically, think about this, Hawk. Just like you said, his last free weekend with his wife and kids.
Yeah.
Until probably the Super Bowl.
I think, by the way, we got him all hooked up. I think he's going to be a permanent member of the Power Trip once a week for the entire season. I think it's almost a done deal. Nearly done deal.
Hell yeah, man.
Excited about that. That'll be good.
Yeah.
That'll be good.
Well, now
he's so good.
Yeah, that's awesome. Now he can be on. Yeah, he's great.
Well, if he makes it home.
Well, yeah, think about that. Do you think he'll stop in Colorado for 4 days? See, Andy gets it.
Zach Math.
Yeah, Zach Math.
You back there, Zacho?
What really matters is this.
As you know, Corey, sloths can hold their breath for up to 40 minutes.
Why?
Did not know that. Interesting.
I didn't either.
I guess to swim to the P word. Remember that one video we saw? The sloth swimming over there to get that?
40 minutes.
Yeah, but the sloth didn't put his head underwater in that swim, did he?
Well,
I don't know.
Once he got there, he needed to hold his breath, you know?
How do we know that's the max, right? Like maybe one observer saw a sloth do it for 40.
Right.
But to know what the maximum is, wouldn't you have to just hold their head underwater and see how long it takes
Somebody's got to do research,
This one
okay?
died.
Somebody's got to do the
This
hard
one's
research.
gone.
What's your job? What's your job title? I'm a sloth drowner.
Oh, wow. They're playing the Fillmore.
Yeah, I push their head underwater and start counting. So far, the record's 40 minutes.
Maybe they just put like a little clothespin on their nosy and cover their mouths.
That could be it. Go to sleep. Embrace the darkness.
Go to sleep, sweet sloth.
Sauce, were you a plug, like when you jumped off the dock or jumped off the diving board or whatever, were you a plug your nose guy?
No.
Okay.
No.
That actually surprises me.
Yeah, I don't know. This is very judgy. You seem like the kind of guy that would have plugged your nose when you jumped off the dock.
No. I was now we need to replace the diving board kind of guy because I jumped off of it.
You were a never take your white T-shirt off kind of guy.
Oh, no.
Right, yeah.
No.
Yeah.
And speaking of that, my wife and I watched the original Twister over the weekend.
Ooh, yeah.
Helen
Yeah.
Hunt
nailed it.
Is constantly in a white shirt.
Damn right.
And the weird part about that movie, two things. The acting is obscene. It's some of the worst acting in any movie. And it never rains until they reach the middle of the tornado. And it's always sunny on one side of the screen because it's obviously bad CGI effects. It's but she's always in a white T-shirt.
Are you complaining?
Yeah, I was like, what's wrong with that?
No, but I think it's funny.
Yeah.
Why do you think they call it Twisters?
Oh,
yeah.
Exactly. Did you see anybody see Twisters?
I did.
I saw it yesterday. Yep.
And
it was it's exactly what you think it is. A summer blockbuster. That what's his name, Glenn Powell or whatever.
Yeah.
He's becoming a movie star. He's definitely got some charm. But everybody else was a little flat. But it's exactly what you think it is. It's a good summer blockbuster.
Can I ask you a quick question?
Of course.
And if it's a spoiler, you don't have to say anything. But everybody's read the book. Is the girl in it Helen Hunt and Bill Paxton?
No.
That's not okay. There's no relation.
Zacho?
They initially wanted to do that, I guess, because I read the Wikipedia. That's what the studio wanted, but no, that's a whole separate story arc.
Yeah, but from what I've heard, I've never seen the original one, but from what I've heard, it's pretty much exactly the same exact concept. But yeah, it was a fun movie. A little long, kind of lost a little steam at the end, but it was. I thought it was a good movie. It's exactly what you think. A turn your brain off summer blockbuster
my
movie.
kind of film.
Yeah, it was good.
Zacho, did you like the tornadoes? Did they seem realistic or were they ridiculous?
More ridiculous than realistic, but that's not what they're going for. They're going for it's a movie.
Yeah.
There's a couple of moments. There was one where it's like, did they really need to put a tornado here?
Yeah, I think it was Jason Matheson. Actually, I heard him say that there were too many tornadoes.
Yeah, I would agree. I would agree. There was at least one, maybe too many tornadoes.
Was there a fire tornado?
There was.
There was.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
yeah,
Really?
there was.
Well, you got to have a fire.
Of course.
Tornado.
So when you,
I did think about you, Zacho. I was like, I wonder what Zacho would think about all these tornadoes when I was watching.
when you're looking for twisters on your Xfinity remote, you say twisters. There's a movie probably an F movie called Christmas Twisters.
Oh.
And it's like a Hallmark Christmas movie, but with tornadoes in it.
Oh.
I'm sure Hawk loved it.
It was great.
Yeah.
Poor Santa Claus.
Yeah, Santa Claus got in the suck zone.
Did you watch Twister to get excited for the second one, or what was the inspiration to watch the first one?
Yeah, I think so. I think we're going to go see it this week. But
Man,
yeah.
I'm excited about Deadpool and Wolverine, but is there any chance it's as good as you hope it is?
Well,
I mean, the hype for this movie is enormous.
It's insane, yeah.
Well, who was it, Max? Or did you see that some of the people at Marvel are like, I think we're going to do one trailer from here on out.
They should.
There's 70 Deadpool trailers.
And I've only watched the first one because I'm like, they're giving away the whole freaking movie. But yeah, pretty much not to be dramatic, but I would say the future of the MCU hinges on Deadpool 3's
Well, it's going to make
success.
It's going to make a killing.
And you're excited, right?
Well, I was going to say, for me, it doesn't matter. Like, I already know that I'm going to enjoy this film.
Right.
Yeah.
There's just something about it. It's the characters it's so character driven. Like, I like both of those actors so much that I don't even care what the plot line is. I don't even care if it's ridiculous. I know that I'm going to be amused and it's going to be fun.
I love Mr. Z's point on Friday about the boomerang effect, where trailers bombard you for so long, maybe too long in this case, where the public then feels like the movie already came out and went before it's out, and that maybe Marvel has to examine this one and say, did we start promoting this too early? Because now people are going to forget about it. Because it does seem like it came out a month ago. You said that on Friday. I'm like, man, it does feel like it came out already. That's right. That is weird. Anyway, more of what really matters after this Power Trip Morning Show on The Fan.
This is Silhouettes by Ditto.
You've seen comedians Chris DiStefano, Sam Morrill, and Naimesh Patel on late night shows and their stand-up specials. Now you can see the trio when they take the stage at Mystic Lake on Saturday, August 10th. Tickets are on sale now. Get yours today at mysticlake.com.
Thought you did a great job trying to pronounce all three of their names, Zach.
I thought it was you and
it was close.
Yeah. I don't know what your percentage was in terms of success,
Patel,
but
Sam Morrill and Chris DiStefano.
Don't know if you got any of those right. It doesn't matter.
What the pronunciation guide says here on the
Nice.
on the paper.
And thanks to Nick Madden, by the way, for all the hard work on
He's the
Rude
best.
Party.
Nick's great, man.
Great work.
The GOAT.
Everybody. And Jared and obviously Burb, everybody. Nice job. Good work, everybody.
Everybody but Abbott.
Yeah.
Was Abbott there?
He was stoned.
Oh,
Yeah.
Completely to the bejesus.
Yeah,
That
complete
sounds
hypocrite.
like Abbott.
Complete
That
stone
sounds
to the
like
bejesus.
Abbott.
Yeah, he gave me a Xanax.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was turned, man.
Was he doing lean?
Yeah, he told,
Yeah. He dropped a couple in my cup. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He handed me a double cup of that ooey, that mud.
Yeah.
By the way, that was fun in Abbott's office last week, trying to explain to him what lean was.
Yeah. He
Took
played
us
it well.
Half hour, and I still don't think he knew.
No, he didn't know.
He doesn't
No,
get
he
it.
doesn't get it.
Hey, Andy, as I'm watching the news here at the studio here in St. Louis Park, they keep talking about the the airlines and all the fallout from the CrowdStrike stuff on Friday. You leave on what, Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday
What's the
evening.
word about you getting out on time?
Well, I'm hoping that Aer Lingus hadn't been hit by it, as far as I'm aware. So nothing, no issue at this point. I've
So you
checked.
think you're good to go?
I hope so.
Okay.
You don't want to stay longer?
I would love to, but my work calls me, and
Yeah.
so does my wife.
Yeah.
Hey.
You're sticking around until Wednesday's of Bernie's is over, right?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
And that's this coming Wednesday,
yeah.
1 o'clock on Wednesday, CHS Field. Get your tickets, saintsbaseball.com. It's going to be fun.
So you have seen that movie.
Oh yes,
And-
yeah. I loved it.
Can you believe, wrap your head around this, can you believe you're about to meet Bernie?
No, I cannot. Because I
Is
was
that why you
18.
flew all the way over here? You said Rude Party, but was it really about Bernie?
No, it was the Rude Party, but then, I've had two added bonuses. I get Bernie and I got KOC on Friday.
Good point.
Yeah, good point, yeah. Yeah, pretty cool.
More excited for KOC or Terry Kaiser?
Terry Kaiser.
God, I knew I liked you.
Yeah. Hey, Ben, what were your thoughts on the Rude Party on Friday?
It was great.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe how many people there were.
I know.
I mean,
Still,
when
I
I
know.
when I got dropped off and I'm walking, like, wow, this is, and that was, towards the end of the live broadcast, it was like, what, 6:50-ish?
Sure.
And I was thinking to myself, like, this isn't even going to be, this is just the start of it getting packed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect spot, right?
Oh, it's a great spot. Like
we got lucky on the weather.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
Yeah, forgive me for not knowing that place before, and I've never really heard of it until you guys announced that you're going to be there, and I've never really been to that area, but holy cow, that place was cool.
Yeah, Forgotten Star.
That place is sweet.
It was cool.
Yeah.
Rio
Trains in the background.
I sort of love the fact that there's trains in the background.
Yeah, no,
Tommy loved it.
Yeah.
Yeah, was he just was he doing like the big rig like choo choo every time I went by?
He was the caboose though.
He was doing his own show. I'm not sure. He was saying things to me that I didn't get any references. I had no idea. He was
as I said about an hour ago, he walks up to me and says, "I'm not drinking tonight. I'm a big boy now."
And he was wearing a Jaws t-shirt.
Yeah, that he sweat through 5 minutes.
Oh my god!
Into
And
being
his
there.
shorts kept getting shorter.
Well, in that video, sorry, the video everybody that was watching of him dancing on stage, and then we did the spread eagle bit.
Yeah, we made his
crotch part
cheeks
was
clap.
worn out.
Yeah.
From him because they're so tight on that area.
And I'm pretty sure they were brand new that night.
Yeah. He was making his cheeks clap.
Yep. No.
He came up to me after we took the group picture and was giggling so hard. And he was like, Maxo, Ben was behind me and I was trying to toot that thing up on it.
Yeah.
Trying to what?
He was twerking on Ben.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, when we were taking the group picture, I mean, he was very subtle. You probably wouldn't even notice it, but he like bent over a little bit, so because he was kind of shielding me and some other people in the back, so he sort of bent over, and he claims that I didn't even know he was doing it. He claims that he was just grinding on me a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was doing some grinding.
Yeah.
Yep.
I will tease this. When is the next time Parker's going to be on?
Every Thursday.
Thursday. Okay, it's just Thursday. Okay, this is a long tease, but you guys have to ask him. Hopefully, he can tell it on
you'll
there.
be here.
That's true. I will be here.
Yeah.
I hope he tells the story of the conversation that he had with some Rube and what the Rube said to him towards the end of the night. Because I was standing right there and Taylor was standing there, and all three of us were like, "Did you just say that out of your mouth?"
Oh no.
Like should have been. This dude should have been slapped.
Oh really?
For what he said to Parker.
He was hammered?
Yeah.
The
It was towards the end of the night, so I think he was. Not my story to tell, but it was hilarious.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, that's Thursday.
That guy's the best, man.
Yeah.
He's great.
Yeah, he is.
He's so tall.
Yeah.
And Taylor's very sweet.
Yeah, Taylor's
very
great
nice.
too. Yeah.
The Houston Texans are signing former Vikings running back Cam Akers.
Aw.
Couple of Achilles tendon tears for Cam Akers. So the Vikings have Aaron Jones and Ty Chandler. So I assume Cam's just like, there's just not going to be enough carries to go around. But look, the Texans have Joe Mixon and Damian Pierce, so maybe it's all about just getting a paycheck. So he's going to the Texans.
Yeah. Well, I think it's all about when he's fully healthy. I think it's no doubt he can provide you some juice on offense and special teams. So I'm sure
You're not get the juice.
It's a cheap signing for a guy that when he's healthy is super talented and kind of explosive and electric. So it's just too bad he went someplace else, because I really enjoyed watching him play. It's just like he's had the worst luck in his career.
Here's something Nordo would know and I wouldn't. Who's our third running back now? Because you got Aaron Jones and Ty Chandler. Who's running back 3?
Well, is it the guy that they drafted like 4 years ago?
Oh, from UAB?
Did they cut him?
I think McBride.
Yeah, is it McBride?
I don't think it's going to be him. I mean, he may end up being on the depth chart. Is he still? It's a great question.
I'm looking right now.
Is he still around?
It's Kane.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Kane.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, McBride's behind him, and then we got Myles Gaskin all the way down there, 5th.
All right. What really matters, though, is this.
To keep from drifting apart, sea otters hold hands while they sleep.
Oh.
It's the cutest thing ever.
They are the cutest
They're
things
so
ever.
cute. They just hold hands.
I wonder if they stink.
Sure they do.
They look like the kind of, just in general, a lot of animals like that have fur and are in the water a lot probably reek.
That'd be too bad.
Yeah, I don't know if a lot of wild animals that actually smell good.
Like Rosie wearing the same sweatshirt 16 straight days, kind of, that kind
Yeah,
of
it's kind of like that.
Yeah, yellow.
Is that the Lake Placid one? Yeah.
Yeah.
Rosie got savaged at the group party.
Okay, what?
Well, he was at Lyle Lovett.
Everybody savaged him.
The whole crowd booed him several
They
times.
did. They booed him. He wasn't even there.
You want to go down a fun road? Read the comments people left when he said, "Can't make it, had these Lyle Lovett tickets in the books for months now." Read those comments.
Really?
Oh, he gets destroyed.
I got nothing to do. I'm going to do it right now.
Yeah. Was that on X or was that on?
X, yeah.
Rosen.
Now we're all going to search this up.
Sorry, I'm missing the Rube party, but Lyle Lovett has been locked in for months. Okay. Liberal.
Lyle Lovett.
The first comment is just liberal.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Then he said, Lyle doesn't sing about politics.
Oh my gosh, he responded to that guy.
Which is the dumbest thing you can possibly do.
Can't do
Which
it.
I can't tell you how many times he's been sitting where Andy is and he's got one locked and loaded. And I go, Rosie, that account is like Randy 4444888895. Don't respond.
Oh, I know that guy.
Yeah. You created that.
I mean, so far these are all nice. What are you talking about?
I think some of them have been.
He definitely did.
Some have been blocked.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So when you block somebody, it takes that comment out. It
So there's
erases
probably
that
people.
comment?
know that.
There's probably people that said something about him that you have blocked, so you can't see it.
Keep attending to those priorities.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't come.
Still time after.
He didn't come to the
Yeah.
Power Trip broadcast when he was down the street in
Right,
Vegas.
correct.
Of course,
Yeah.
he's not going to come to Rube Party.
Yeah, these are pretty
He does
tame.
what he
So
wants.
maybe a lot of them are blocked then.
Yeah.
These are pretty tame.
What a fraud. A lot of fraud fathers.
Don't rip Rosie.
I'm surprised he didn't come. I mean, that's the kind of thing that he likes. You know what I mean? Like, he would have gotten lots and lots of love.
Yeah.
But, you know,
I mean,
that thing drag you in.
Yeah. Wow. Your
know what I
mic's
mean?
on.
By the way, everybody.
Well said.
As I'm scrolling
Well
Twitter, because
said.
I hadn't looked at Twitter in like 20 minutes, everybody on Twitter is saying, well, let me read a couple of these. Kurt says the commercials on the stream are playing at about half to three-quarters
Yes.
speed. PA sounds even more like a sex demon than before. This one says, Luke says, all the spots done by KFAN personalities while listening on the iHeartRadio app are slowed down and the voice is lowered. It's kind of creepy.
it is kind of creepy.
What's happening?
I was thinking the same thing when I was listening to you guys on the way here because Marnie did a read and I'm like, whoa, like Marnie sounds like she's like 5 octaves lower.
Well, the computer, Zach, correct me if I'm wrong, the computer will slow it down if it wants a 30-second spot and it's only 28 seconds long, it'll slow it down to make it 30 seconds, right?
Yeah, but that's usually in like the
It's every single
production
one.
part. Like this sounds like there's some issue with the system.
Yeah, Steph says, why are all the commercials on iHeart all weird? Everyone has a deeper voice like they're slowed down or something. Marnie's commercials are cracking me up.
Yeah.
Made my dream come true. I'd finally sound super cool.
Abbott must be out of town.
Yeah, no, I got out of it right away and I'm like, wait, maybe it's my phone. And I reloaded it and then nope, didn't work.
All right. My turn or your turn?
I don't know.
Joe Mauer, Adrian Beltre, Todd Helton, and Jim Leland into the Hall of Fame yesterday. Anybody listen to Joe's speech? I didn't
I
catch
cut
a
it from
second.
my-
I heard parts of it. I did not see the whole thing.
I got some for later in the show.
What really matters, though, is this.
How do you know if a cranberry is ripe? Well, it'll bounce like a rubber ball.
Off of?
Your forehead.
Sounds like this is the beginning of a punchline, right? Like, how do you know if a cranberry's
Yeah, correct.
Never had a cranberry.
They're good.
They're good.
I'm
I've got
shocked.
cranberry
eating a
juice
cranberry?
because of my
Yeah.
UTIs,
you have real
constant
bad
UTIs.
yeah.
All the
You
time.
keep putting that thing wherever you want.
So, have you guys ever seen the commercial for Eucora?
No.
You, Cora.
There's a gal and her husband or fiance or boyfriend, whatever. She might just say partner or whatever in the commercial. But they invented some product named like Eucora. I think it's UQUORA, maybe. I don't remember how they
Sure.
spell. Doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
we'll trust you.
But it's a UTI treatment. And I think she talks about how she got 7 UTIs in a year in the commercial. And all I'm thinking is, Jesus, you guys are getting like, she's making it sound like, hey, I had a problem and I came up with it. And all I'm thinking is, man, you two were just
Yeah.
A lot of BA.
having the time of your lives.
Stop
Good for you
going
guys.
ATP.
Yeah, stop. Yeah, correct.
Good for Bono.
Wash your hands, sir.
I was gonna say, how about you shower and clean yourself afterwards? Huh?
I wish she
Go
just had
pee.
if she had enough self-awareness to when she's saying, I had 7 UTIs in 1 year, and just a small wink at her. Small wink. And then the camera.
The husband
I'm not asking for her to say it. Just wink at us so we know that you know that we know that you know.
And then her husband does the Robert Redford gif.
Exactly. Just a slow nod.
It would have been great if they showed him and his fingers were just filthy.
The news is next. The Initials Invitational at 8:15. Do Young Park, Max Fuller. Right, Max? Alan Horton, Gavin Kaysen, and Kevin Fallness. They square off at 8:15 thanks to St. Paul Federal Credit Union. What do we got? $70K, I think, right? It was
that is correct. Yes, that's right.
$70,000. We hit $70,000 at 8:15 thanks to St. Paul Federal Credit Union. More of the Power Trip after this on the Fan.
Derek Allen and Plans Change.